Now you can't see the wall. Hello, this is Parker, and I have something weird today. I just bought it at an antique store, and it's in this bag. It's a card game from 1895. But before we get to that, I was talking about this in my last video. I think I called it Strikeout. Quick Strike is the game. And I said Pirates of the Caribbean has a version, Shaman King has a version, and the one I couldn't remember, it turns out there's only 3. The other one is Avatar: The Last Airbender. So I fact-checked that. And they're all compatible with each other. They all use this same kind of boring, minimal game design. But that's not what we're here for today. That's not what I'm... Here's the main event. You see, it's kind of worn out since we're into 2022 now, so it's 127 years old. Number 1100 is educational games, is its claim. We've got number 1100, Strange People, copyright 1895, by the Fireside Game Company, the Cincinnati Game Company, successors, Cincinnati, USA. Does that mean Cincinnati Game Company took over from Fireside Game Company? Not sure. Then nothing on the back. Let me see if I can get my lamp a little closer. Get a little better light on this. Oh, that looks better. Sharper. So here are the rules. Directions for playing. Let's see if I can... Each 4 cards having the index. We should actually look at the cards before we read this. Although, I think it's basically Go Fish. I'll look at that closer later. Here's a list of the other games they did. And this just says Cincinnati Game Company. So my guess is the Fireside Game Company is like the defunct name, but maybe it still has some brand recognition, so they went ahead and put it on there for the copyright. I don't know. Who knows what they were doing with copyright law in 1895? Someone better educated than me. So they've got Strange People. That's the deck we got. White Squadron. I'm not even sure what that means. Flags. In Castle Land. In the White House. Authors. Young folks authors. The Mayflower. A whole deck of the Mayflower. Famous Paintings. In Dixieland. Yellowstone. Poems. New Testament game. It's the only one that says game. Maybe not all of these are games. I don't know. Flowers, birds. Although the whole series is called Educational Games. I don't know. Flowers, birds, mythology, Shakespeare, astronomy, addition and subtraction, multiplication and division, fractions, words, domestic animals, wild animals, constructive geometry, our national life. Rules with each game. So they made a lot of these. I don't know what is with these numbers. Maybe that's a code for ordering them or something? I mean, in general, people start with number 1. So, like, I'm not sure what to make of that. But anyway, here's the deck of cards. I don't even know if it's complete. A little warped. Not too bad. So let's even see what they mean by Strange People. Because I really don't know. Cairo's Little Vagabonds. And then I believe these 3 names are the other ones that would like make a book with them, you know? Hindu yeah, that's a J. J1, J4. So yeah, Hindu jugglers. Alrighty. The Piper from Scotland. Is that a strange... See, this game's so old I might disagree with what their definition of strange is, you know? Turks of High Degree. Can't wait for that one. Rain in the Face. Okay, I haven't heard of him. A Pretty Brazilian. That's not strange. Lots of Brazilians are pretty. I might like try to sort these as I go. Let me move my camera down a little. I'm gonna box my rules here. Set those to the side. I don't know if I will bother reading these rules. Let's get it out of the way, actually. Because we've seen the layout of the card. They're real simple. It's not a complex game. Each 4 cards having the index letter as the 4 A's constitute a book. Okay, oddly put, but maybe not for the time. The winner of the game is the player having the most books at the end of the play. Deal 5 cards to each player and lay the surplus pack face downward in the center of the table. The player at the left of the dealer then begins the play by calling from any other player, by letter and name, for a card needed to help complete a book, part of which he holds in his hand. If this card is held by the player called upon, he must surrender it to the caller, who calls again as before. If the caller fails to get the card called for, he draws 1 card from the top of the pack, and the call passes to the left. As soon as any player gets a complete book, he lays it on the table face up. So it's exactly Go Fish, except you have to call the letter and the number, right? So you can't be like, got any 7s and get all the 7s. You have to be like, do you have M2? Like, do you have Rain in the Face? And I'll be like, what did you call me? In case the surplus pack in center of table is exhausted, the players complete the play by calling from each other's hands only. Yeah. In case all the cards are exhausted from a player's hand, he is entitled to draw 2 cards from the pack. Should a player call for a card he already holds, he must surrender it to the player called upon and loses his call and the right to draw from the pack. Okay. Children from 6 to 10 years of age who cannot read the names of the cards can readily play the game by calling for the figure and letter of the alphabet on the corner of each card. Thus, A1, B3... Okay, I wish I hadn't read that. That was boring. But too late now. Okay, Hindu jugglers we saw. I don't know which order these letters go in. I mean, alphabetical, obviously, but they don't seem to represent suits or anything. Yeah, I don't think it matters. Caro's Little Vagabonds, Pretty Brazilian, Swordsman from Damascus, the Nazarene Swordsman. So these are very... I wonder if they took these pictures for this set, or if they just like went through grabbing images out of things, newspapers or whatever. And back then, of course, photographs were very posed most of the time. Nazarene Swordsman from Cylon in costume. That goes in the F pile. I'm not going to bother putting them alphabetical. A Singalese Dancer. I guess that's how you say that. I don't know what Singalese means, even. Turks of High Degree. Ooh, with their opium there. Nice. Father and Son from Java. How is that strange? I feel like this is kind of... I don't know. A little bit of false advertising. Look how they used to spell Eskimo. Esquimau. Fisherman. We've got a Japanese woman to look forward to. See, I think they're really overestimating what's strange and what's not. The Romanian Singers. Faraway Moses, in quotations, and his pets. Faraway Moses. Well, that sounds kind of strange, at least. Algerian merchant. Denmark's Sweet Disposition is another card in this set. I don't know what to make of that. An Irish dairymaid. So what they really mean, like people of the world or something, by strange people. Although they have like jugglers and stuff, you know, almost like a sideshow spin on this. So maybe like just foreigners were like way, well, this is definitely true. Foreigners were way more of a novelty back in 1895. A Welsh maiden. She looks a little cross. A sheik. Denmark's Sweet Disposition, which consists of a grumpy-looking woman and a chair. Well, okay. I learned something about Denmark today. A typical Turk. You can't have a deck full of strange people and have someone called typical, can you? I guess just being a Turk is so strange in 1895. That's enough. Okay. Also, is that typical? I don't know. Donkey boy from Cairo. Like a guy who owns a boy who owns a donkey? Like, is that his crop there to hit the donkey? A harem belle. Do I have a D pile? Wait a second. I don't have a D pile. Alright. Prostitutes are a little strange, I guess. I don't meet one every day anyway. Not that I meet a Turk every day, but a Mexican musician. That might be the least strange yet. Oh no. You gotta go with pretty Brazilian as the least strange. What others did I get? I haven't gotten Japanese woman yet. Hopefully this deck is complete, by the way, because like I don't know. I didn't look through it very much before I started this video. I just bought it yesterday. Lone Dog the Scalper. Oh, that one's got a bend. That's really the first one that's in bad condition. That's pretty impressive. Ooh, that's a little confusing to look at. I1. From the Lagoons. I'm not positive what that means. Do I have an I pile? I do not. Man, now I'm wishing I had alphabetized those. I'll do it at the end and like do a lightning, just speed through it, you know, well, when they're all sorted. And hopefully I have all of them. I'm hoping. A Bulgarian manager. Of what? Just of Bulgaria? Well, that's his business, not mine. A Scottish lass. Okay, that's basically a Japanese woman level. It's like a young woman from Scotland. These are fun to look at, you know, they're just like old photographs of people. Having people on cards always makes them more interesting. Unless you got like, you know, a dragon or something on a card, that's even better. A trio from Lapland. Where is Lapland? I've been meaning to look that up. Because I keep hearing about it every so often. Don't have a B yet. A French beauty. Pretty normal. A hot French woman. That's not too uncommon, I don't think. Never been to France. I haven't really done a survey. But three of a kind. From how this is laid out, you know, where they have the other names of the cards from the book, you would assume that three of a kind. The first one is a harem belle, ye old time little boy, and Peter the Sentinel. But That's not how it works. Oh, and we got a Eskimo mother and child, which you're really not supposed to say Eskimo anymore, but I'm saying it in this Esquimau. I'll try saying that to lighten the blow. Okay, let me... Damn, I wish I had... Oh, they're both down here. Okay. I'll alphabetize at the end, don't worry, if it's triggering anybody like it is me. The Javanese actresses. Okay. I wonder if these are all performers. Like, some are Javanese fiddler, clearly a performer. Mexican musician's a performer, that's kind of a normal sounding one, but they just have American Indians too, don't they? I don't know if these are like legit tribesmen or if these are like performers. I'm wondering, since everyone's so posed, you know, like even this Esquimau, mother and child, I'm wondering if, like, how legit any of these are, you know, what they're claiming to be. And like this Scottish lass, like maybe she's a stage performer of some kind and is posing for this, and they just don't have her name. Although, if anyone was famous, you think they would put their name on the card, right? But, you know, maybe traveling performers or whoever just playing whatever theater or sideshow in 1895, it's like, maybe they aren't that well known in all the places you might try selling a deck of cards. I really don't know what distribution would have been like. The Javanese fiddler. See, this, like Victorian times or whatever, I think that's Victorian, 1895. This is like on my long list of things I want to research and know more about. But like, I have 500 things. I don't actually have the list, but I might make it sometime. And then like organize what I want to what I want to learn about the things, you know? Just like all kinds of things, like firearms, tea, like the drink, you know? History of printmaking. There's just, you know, like kind of fringe subjects that aren't directly my jam, but like could be my jam. So I want to get organized on that and maybe even make videos about that or something like that. I said that a lot. A prominent Korean. I wonder which Korea he's from. I wonder what the Koreas were like in 1895. See, world history, that's another one. And like specific events like the Black Death. I want to research that. Maybe I could make a video series. That would help me get more organized about actually researching things. So it'd be kind of a journal type of a thing. A French maiden. Do I have ease? I do have ease. Group of Dahomeans. Never heard of Dahomeans. Pretty face and merry hairy chin. Oh, there's Japanese woman, the one we've been waiting for. It's, well, no false advertising there. That's an A. The lady from Sweden. They only have one Swedish lady in 1895. And she goes with the Bulgarian manager, little vagabonds, and Hindu jugglers. Oriental tambourine player. Peter the Sentinel. I've been waiting for him too. A mug of French cider. All right. Where's my K's? Boop. Royal Romanian Quartet. Did I show the backs of these cards? I think I did with that bent one. I've got like these, are those heads there? There's a couple people kissing behind a fan. Got some birds. That's a nice back. Bunch of flowers. Frame. Yeah, nice. A Turkish clown. I wonder if that's his job or if they're just insulting him. B down here. From Mount Lebanon in Syria. This lady. H. Faraway Moses. I gotta look up Faraway Moses. What the hell is Faraway Moses? The Cairo Dudes. Oh, what would the word dude have meant in 1895? Like a animal herder? Like a cowboy or something like that? Oh, geez, I don't remember. Either I don't remember or I don't freaking know. A Wales beauty. That's a hat, is what that is. That's a hat and a half. F, there we go. An Algerian Dancer. Yeah, we've got a lot of performers in here, and then just like a few natives of various places scattered in. And I don't know if the natives are performers or not, you know, like a Japanese woman. Samoa Laloa and Fatoai. I'm probably butchering that. Okay, clearly an act of some kind. And a Jolly Turk. Look how he's standing. He must be a performer, right? Otherwise, you like have to track people down and to actually get their pictures, you know? Unless these are just recycled images not taken for this set. They could have just taken them out of newspapers and stuff. Or from just wherever, you know? Okay. So, let's do a quick recap as I put them in order. Okay, we've got 4 A's. Oh, and they're numbered, so I can put them in order. Esquimau fishermen. Romanian singers. Romanian with a U in it. That must be a archaic spelling. Unless I've just been spelling Romanian wrong. A Japanese woman. Lone Dog the Scalper. So there's I'll put the deck in the middle. We can see it build up. Okay, and here are the B's. Let's get those in order. Algerian Dancer. Prominent Korean. Turkish Clown. Trio from Lapland. And C. Typical Turk. Algerian Merchant. Denmark's Sweet Disposition. Faraway Moses and his pets. I'm looking up Faraway Moses, I swear to God. Pretty Face and Mary Harry Chin. Japanese Fiddler. Donkey Boy from Cairo. Oriental Tambourine Player. Boop. E. Another 4. Okay, we're looking pretty complete. Faraway Moses by himself. All on his lonesome. Nazarene Swordsman. French Maiden. Japanese actresses. I bet these are all actors or performers, like just in costumes. Swordsman from Damascus. From Ceylon in costume. Pretty Brazilian. Wales beauty. That's the F's. You know what's going to get my goose is if I find a book where I have 5 and I realize I'm missing one from all of the ones I've already counted. That would suck. Mexican musician. Jolly Turk. Welsh maiden. Samoa Laloa and Fatoi. Fuck. Okay. GH. For those Cairo dudes, father and son from Java, from Mount Lebanon and Syria, someone who shall remain nameless, an Irish dairy maid. That's the H's, the I's. From the Lagoons, Royal Romanian Quartet. They spelled quartet differently back then too, didn't they? Oh, that's out of order actually. Scottish Lass Quartet, Eskimo Mother and Child. Hindu Jugglers, Bulgarian Manager, Lady from Sweden, Cairo's Little Vagabonds. Look at that back again. Neat. Sort these quick. The Piper from Scotland, Turks of High Degree, Singalese Dancer, Mug of French Cider. Peter the Sentinel, Three of a Kind, Harem Bell, Ye Olden Time. Okay. Some of these don't even exactly look like photographs. I guess because the technology was so primitive. They almost look painted because the film is like so smudged and stuff. French Beauty, Rain in the Face, Bedouin Chic, Group of man, they hit me with a double whammy right there. Okay. So that's 13 suits, right? So this is, you could just use this for a deck of playing cards. Oh, except you couldn't because you don't have suits, really. You just have to, you know. How would you do that? No, because they all have, no, they do have suits. The numbers are equivalent to suits. Man, that would be confusing, though, if you just tried to play spades or hearts or something with these. But yeah, completely complete, as far as I can tell, even with the the commercial insert and the rules insert. What do you call this? Like the sales card or something? I don't know the name for this, but that's a rules card. Rule insert. Yeah, totally complete, which I'm glad, because I paid $40.80, including tax, you know, for this deck. It was kind of an impulse thing, but I'm glad I got it. This is a cool thing to have. This is by far the oldest deck of cards I have. Kind of amazing. This is like probably just way cooler than all other decks of cards I own. Like just playing cards, you know. Well, alright. And put these back on front. Package it on back up. I don't know how many people want to see me put this in the box, but like I always get kind of, it's satisfying, you know, to like pack it back up. Okay, thanks for watching.